Why low ferritin causes hair loss. Ferritin is your body's iron storage protein. It acts as your iron reserve tank, supplying iron for essential functions like oxygen transport, energy production, and cellular repair. Hair follicles are high-energy, fast-dividing tissues, so they rely heavily on iron to stay in the anagen, growth, phase. When ferritin drops, your body prioritizes survival over hair. Healthcare sources explain that when ferritin is low, the body diverts iron to vital organs and away from hair follicles, which are considered non-essential for survival. This triggers premature shift from anagen telogen, resting phase. Increased shedding 2 to 3 months later. Diffuse thinning across the scalp, not patches. Reduced ponytail thickness and widening parting. This pattern is known as Telogen effluvium, one of the most common forms of hair shedding linked to low ferritin. Hair follicles need iron for DNA synthesis, keratin production, mitochondrial energy generation, oxygen delivery to follicle cells. When ferritin is low, follicles cannot maintain normal growth, leading to shedding and weak regrowth. What ferritin level is hair healthy? Healthcare sources show that lab normal ranges are misleading. A ferritin of 15 to 20 GOL may be normal on a blood test, but far too low for healthy hair. Evidence from dermatology and trichology indicates below 30 GOL very likely to cause hair loss. 30 to 50 GOL borderline, shedding still common. 50 to 80 GOL adequate for most people. 80-100 plus GOL optimal for hair density and stability. Many women are told their iron is fine even when their ferritin is 20 to 30, a level strongly associated with shedding. Why women are more prone to low ferritin hair loss. Healthcare sources identify several major contributors. Heavy menstrual bleeding, biggest cause. Pregnancy plus postpartum depletion. Plant-based diets, lower iron absorption. Gut issues, celiac, IBD, H. pylori. Endurance exercise. Low stomach acid or PPI use. Even mild deficiency can trigger shedding if the follicles are sensitive. Symptoms of low ferritin, beyond hair loss. Low ferritin often appears before hemoglobin drops, so you may not be anemic yet. Common symptoms include fatigue, brittle nails, pale skin, brain fog, cold hands, feet, shortness of breath, restless legs, headaches. Hair loss may be the first visible sign. How to improve ferritin levels, evidence-based. Healthcare sources outline several proven strategies. 1. Increase iron intake through food. Best heme iron sources, highest absorption. Red meat, liver, shellfish, dark poultry, eggs. Heme iron absorbs 15 to 35%, far higher than plant iron. Plant-based iron sources. Lentils, chickpeas, beans, spinach, nuts, fortified cereals. Absorption is lower, 2 to 20%, but improves when paired with vitamin C. 2. Optimize iron absorption. Healthcare sources recommend. Take iron with vitamin C to boost absorption 2-6 times. Avoid tea, coffee, dairy, calcium around iron intake, they block absorption. Avoid high oxalate foods, spinach, nuts, at the same time as supplements. Take iron on an empty stomach if tolerated. 3. Oral iron supplements. Common forms include ferrous sulfate, ferrous fumarate, ferrous gluconate, iron bisglycinate, gentler on the stomach. Supplements typically take 3 to 12 weeks to raise ferritin, depending on severity. Vitamin C enhances absorption, calcium, tea, and coffee reduce it. 4. Address underlying causes. If ferritin does not rise despite supplementation, healthcare sources recommend checking for heavy menstrual bleeding, gut malabsorption, celiac, IBD, H. pylori, chronic inflammation, postpartum depletion, low dietary intake. 5. Intravenous iron, for severe or non-responsive cases. For iron may be considered when oral iron is not tolerated, absorption is impaired, ferritin is extremely low, rapid correction is needed. This is always done under medical supervision. How long until hair improves? Healthcare sources explain. Ferritin rises first. Shedding slows after 8 to 12 weeks. Visible regrowth takes 3 to 6 months. Full density recovery may take 6 to 12 months. Hair grows slowly, so improvement lags behind ferritin correction. When to test ferritin? Testing is recommended if you have diffuse shedding for 3+ months, thinning ponytail, heavy periods, postpartum hair loss, fatigue plus hair loss, plant-based diet, gut issues. Low ferritin is one of the most common and most overlooked causes of diffuse hair loss. Even normal ferritin levels may be too low for healthy hair. Improving ferritin through diet, supplements, and addressing underlying causes can significantly reduce shedding and restore density over time.